When making this video, I did not realize where my webcam position was. So when I was taking the trades, I didn't realize that you could not see me actually taking the trades and my take profit because of where the webcam was positioned on the screen. So what I've done is when I closed the trade in profit, I sent a screenshot just for you to see my take profit. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning, and look at my brand new camera. I finally got it fixed. And it's actually good that you can actually see me now while we're doing some trading in front of the charts. I feel like I've stepped into the 21st century. So yes, no hiding now. You can see all my emotions and everything like this. Now this is basically exactly how my charts are set up every single day when I do my trading. And I thought in today's trading session, not only are we testing the arrows this week, I want to talk about support and resistance and how to get into entries off bounces. And we're going to be using some naked price action for this and kind of show you what a beginner would do wrong and how you should actually get into an entry off a support and resistance. Now, when I've been teaching for years, and when I see beginners drawing their support and resistance, there's nothing wrong with the way they draw them. It's just when price comes to this support and resistance, they naturally think the price is going to bounce off it, and they just sell off the support and resistance line, and 9 times out of 10 the price goes straight for the support and resistance line and they lose. Now that's not because they've drawn the support and resistance lines wrong, it's purely because they're not waiting for, let's say, certain setups to appear at those support and resistance lines. Now I've got all my charts set up like this, and if you haven't been following my previous videos, I'm basically taking a trade every time an arrow appears with these new arrows. And the one thing I haven't included is my bring up here is my little step here, so you can see them down here. As you can see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we were all in profit, and today's date is Tuesday, the 16th of the 4th, 2019. So I'll make that like that. So yes, we are set. So what I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm going to delete that. Okay, I'm going to bring up just a naked chart. Okay, and we're going to go over some live trading with it. Okay, let's just pick a random pair like USD CAD, right? And we will just bring this up like that, and we'll load up naked charts, and I'll show you how to plot your support and resistance and when is a good time to get into an entry. And funny enough, every time I do this, there's a good opportunity appearing. Okay, so drawing our support and resistance. Okay, now I'm not going to go into too much detail on it because I'm sure there's videos out there that tell you where to do it and draw it at certain points. But instead of drawing support and resistance, I like to support and resistance lines, I like to draw areas. Now the reason why I like to draw areas is it gives you a kind of a clearer idea on where the price is likely to reverse. Okay, because a lot of traders will say, draw the support and resistance at the top of the wicks. Okay, let me just highlight this a different color. A lot of traders will say, draw it at the top of the wick. Okay, and then a lot of traders will go, no, draw it at the body of the candle, which is here. So, is it at the wick or is it at the body? Okay, and there's kind of confusion. Some people say the wick, some people say the body. So what I like to just say is just draw an area where the price is likely to reverse. Something like this, it becomes an area of interest for us. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is just draw these areas here. You don't have to go berserk on it, but just points where the price has reversed. Something like this, okay? Now, the reason why I draw these certain areas is we had rejection here, and rejection here. So there's my 3 points. Again, rejection at the bottom, here, and here. So that's why I draw that one there. And then we've got a kind of area of consolidation here, rejection here to here, and then here and here and here. Okay, so this is my kind of area where I want to be trading. Now this is key if you want to master support and resistance. Okay, so listen to what I'm going to say now. you want to be trading away from these areas, not into them, okay? When I mean away from them, I mean, look at here. Look at this area of resistance at the top. You want to be trading away from it. You want to be selling it, okay? And at the bottom here, you want to be buying the market, okay? The worst thing you want to be doing is buying or selling into a resistance area, okay? So for instance, at the top, let's look at here, okay? The worst thing you want to be doing when the price is coming up to this resistance line is buying the market. You don't want to be buying here. You want to be looking for sell opportunities, okay? So that's key to mastering support and resistance. You want to draw your support and resistance, and you want to be buying or selling away from them. The next thing you want to be doing is, you see the area in between the support and resistance, okay? You want to be just ignoring it, okay? We're only interested in when currency pairs reach support and resistance area, because we want to see what it does at those areas. The price in between it, okay, couldn't do anything. I mean, look at it now, okay? The price is bouncing off this support area, but it's gone back up, okay? So I'm not interested. To me, this is no man's land. And this is where we, for instance, would trade the binary destroyer, because when the price is in, let me just bring it up here. I wonder if I can draw a zigzag. Yeah, I can, okay. I can draw a zigzag. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's just go over to the binary destroyer, okay? This is what we will use, okay? When the price is in no man's land, okay, for instance, we have a sell zone here. We have a buy zone here. When the price is in the sell zone, it drops. When the price is in the buy zone, like here, it rises, okay? When the price is in the middle like this, okay, it's classed as no man's land. As you can see, the price just goes constantly up and down like that, okay? So we don't want to be trading when the price is in no man's land. We either want to be selling the market when it's in the sell zone at the top here, or we want to be buying the market when the price is in the buy zone. When the price is in between, we do not trade it. It's called no man's land. And that's the same with support and resistance, okay? The area in between support and resistance is classed as no man's land, okay? You do not want to be trading in this area because there's no real sign what the market is doing, okay? In an ideal world, okay, you want to be buying at support, selling at resistance, okay? So basically you want to be selling here and you want to be buying here, okay? You don't want to be selling in the middle here because, again, this is no man's land. You don't know what the price is doing here, okay? For example, here, right? The price rejected from it. But if you started selling in no man's land in the middle here, look what happened. Price just reversed on you and you could have been took out by a stop loss, okay? So that's why you want to be selling at the top, buying at the bottom, okay? So key things to remember when you're trading support and resistance is A, draw areas because it gives you a clearer picture of where the price is doing. You want to be selling and buying away from support and resistance areas, and you do not want to be trading in between no man's land, okay? Because nothing happens in there. It's just dangerous. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to do some live trading with that. I'm just at the same time eyeing up to see how the binary destroyer is giving me any signals at this time. So yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, is as you can see, I'm on USD CAD at the minute and I'm on the 1 hour time frame. So I can see there is a nice support area here. So what I want to be doing is going down to the lower time frames like now, okay? And as you can see, okay, we pretty much bounced off that support line here, okay? Can you see that? We've pretty much had a big push up and now we're bouncing off our support line, okay? And as you can see, if you don't know much about support and resistance, what becomes resistance now becomes support. So as you can see, we had a big rally up, price consolidated for a while, then it started trending down and now it's bouncing off our was resistance, now support line, okay? So what I want to be doing is, this is a key interest for me, okay? I can see we're now sitting at a support line, So what I want to be doing is going down to the lower time frames and looking for buy opportunities. Okay, what I mean by buy opportunities is some kind of sign, some kind of candlestick pattern, or some kind of indication that the price is going to reverse. The price is going to shoot up. Okay, here's an interesting top tip. Okay, I can almost guarantee at this level here the market is going to be oversold on the RSI. Okay, pretty much 100%. Okay, let's just bring it up now, and I can tell you it is. Okay, and as you can see, it was. Okay, you will find 9 times out of 10 the price will be overbought or sold at support and resistance area. And again, this is another key to sit in, but this is another sign that you're drawing your support and resistance lines properly, because if you look here, we're at a resistance line, market's overbought. We come back up to this resistance line, market's overbought. Okay, we come all the way down. Okay, market's overbought. We're now at a support line. Okay, so really what I want to be doing now, okay, is looking to see what the price does at this support line here. Is it either going to do two things? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Okay, I do not want to just instantly buy right now because we're at a support line, because it could just keep on coming down. At the minute, we're just in a downtrend. Okay, if you look at the bigger picture, okay, all we're doing is we're in a downtrend. Look, trend down, pull up, trend down, pull back, trend down. Okay, so we're still in a downtrend. What I'm looking for now is a sign or indication here the market's going to reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to keep my eye on USD CAD at the minute. Okay, and it's very good that I brought this currency pair up. And I'm also going to include a 10 moving average. The reason why I would like to include a 10 moving average is, in fact, you can't even see that, it's white. Let me just change that to a different color. We'll change that to a black so you can see it. Okay. So as you can see, I'm using a 10 moving average because it's a good indication when the market is going to reverse. As you can see, price is below the 10, it's a downtrend. When price is above the 10, it's an uptrend. Okay. So at the minute, I am still waiting for signals on using my arrows. Okay. So what I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm just going to pause the video right here and I will come back in around 10 or 15 minutes when I get into a trade here. In fact, let me just go over to the 15 minutes. Okay, look at the 15 minutes. Okay, you see how we're rejecting off that 10. So the 15-minute time frame is rejecting off this 10 at the minute. So it's still telling me the price is going to reverse. Okay, what I believe will happen with this currency pair is I believe the price will actually form a double bottom here. I believe the price is going to form a double bottom and we're going to have a bit of divergence on the RSI, and then I'm going to buy the market. Okay, pretty much that's what I think is going to happen. Okay, I might be wrong, I might be right, who knows. I can only go with what I'm seeing on the on my charts right now. The biggest mistake beginners make is they try and predict the market's next move. Now, even though I've just said we're going to form a double bottom, I'm not going to get into a trade until we actually form a double bottom. Okay, I trade what I see, let the market make its move, and then I will make my move. Okay, so as you can see right now, we're still crashing down into this support area. So again, I'm looking to see what the price does at this support line here. So I will be back in 10 or 15 minutes. Hopefully we get some kind of reversal sign, I can get into a trade and I can show you why. So I will be back. Hi everyone, so I've been monitoring USD CAD. I've also been monitoring it with the binary destroyer as well. And it did pop a signal and then the signal disappeared. But I'm going to enter this trade, okay, because we've just formed a lower high, as you can see here. Price come down, pulled up, done something like this. Okay, so even though we did not come down to this support area, we just formed a higher low. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this trade, okay, if I zoom out like this, is I'm going to just put my stop loss below the bottom of this support line. So even though the price might come back down to this support area, my stop loss would be protected below the actual support line. Okay, so I'm just going to roughly gauge it at around let's say 10 pips. So a 10 pip stop loss, I'll bring this up like here. A 10 pip stop loss would bring me to obviously want to be 1% of my account. So 1% is to like 1.8. Okay, we'll go 1.8 lot. Stop loss take profit is gonna be set at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Stop loss like that. Now I'm just gonna play the waiting game, because if I actually zoom in, I'm gonna look at the 15 minutes. We are still bearish. I'm just gonna see what 1 minute says. Okay, we actually have formed. I'm gonna interested to see what happens now. Any more signals? No, none. See this nice support area here. You can clearly see it now in the 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to enter the market now. I'm going to buy the market. Where is my here? I'm going to buy, and I am in. There we go. I am now in this trade. As you can see, it's here. I might enter again. You see the price might actually come back down again to this level, so we'll see what happens. Okay, if I do enter another trade, I will see what happens. I'm going to put everything like this now. I'm just going to sit and monitor this trade. I'm almost on break even now. So what I'm going to do, everyone, is in fact I'm just going to mark up where my take profit wants to be. Again, I want my take profit to be at the next support and resistance line. Now that's key. Remember, when we're drawing these, you want your support, you want your take profit to be at the next resistance line. Okay, so I'm just going to plot it here. Okay, you can see a kind of rejection here and the rejection here. So really I'm looking for around 12 pips for a 10 pip stop loss. So, you know, 10 pips for 10 pips, or 1% for 1%. So yes, I'm going to leave that there. Everything else is set up perfectly. Yep. So what I'll do, everyone, is I'll pause the video and I will be back. Hi everyone, I thought I'd update you quickly on this trade. I'm currently sitting at 1.7 pips in profit. So I'm going to wait till around probably 5 pips before I start bringing my trailing stop loss up to protect it. My microphone's suddenly gone, my webcam's suddenly gone funny. So yes, I'm just updating you on that trade. Got no other signals or anything like that. So yeah, I will keep you updated on it. Hi everyone, that's better, you can actually see me now. I'm actually going to close this trade early. The reason being is because I've been sitting here for around just under an hour now. I'm sitting at 7.3 pips. So I'm just going to close that position there. That's me done. I've got to go out now and get my got to go out for some food. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. As you can see, you know, this would have hit my nice take profit, and as you look back now, can you see the lower high that it continues? You see the trend down. We had a bounce off a support line, which the RSI confirmed that. We pulled back up, we created a higher low, and then obviously we continued up, and my take profit was about a few pips off being hit, but not to worry. As you can see, that's really what to look for when you're drawing support and resistance, and this will be the same when you're trading the binary destroyer. You can see, you know, we enter the buy zone, we pull up, we pull back down, reject again off the buy zone, and then we continue up again. The RSI making higher lows at the same time, confirming that. So yes, as you can see, price keeps on pulling up. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it kind of was a light bulb moment for you. You take it on board, and yeah, thank you for watching. My name's Jamie Palmer.